How to always hear God's voice. I cling to you, your strong right hand holds me securely. Psalm 63 verse 8. Have you at any point been frantic to hear God's voice? Has day-by-day life at any point felt so requesting you didn't know what to do next? Has your telephone rung amidst the night with startling news about a friend or family member? Has the determination from the specialist brought a feeling of dread or turmoil? Have you needed an answer from God, yet didn't know where to turn? I've been there. At the point when my child was captured for a genuine wrongdoing after I'd attempted to be the best mother I could be, I felt alone. Irate. Hurt. Frightful. Frustrated in God. Those emotions escalated following his conviction and condemning. This is what I started to realize. I expected to give myself an opportunity to lament my misfortunes. Possibly you've been there, as well. I found it's alright with God to shout out my agony and hurt. Our tears matter to Him. You monitor every one of my distresses. You have gathered every one of my tears in your jug. You have recorded every one in your book. Psalms 56 verse 8. At that point I began speaking with God recently. At the point when life was serious or occupied, it was difficult to peruse a whole part of the Bible. Yet, I found I could read a verse or two. I started mulling over those verses and supplicating, Master, what would you like to offer me some sound advice because of this scripture? Then I began working out what I accepted was His petition over my life. What's more, it supported me. God took me by the hand, as a father would manage a youngster, and tenderly drove me toward unrestricted love, re-established trust, and crisp confidence. I read Matthew 7 verse 7 to 8, Ask and it will be given to you, look for and you will discover, thump and the entryway will be opened to you. For everybody who asks gets, the person who looks for finds, and to the person who thumps, the entryway will be opened. As I requested his heading, I started to compose, You've been pushed and restless about future occasions. There are work concerns and family issues, alongside budgetary difficulties. It's difficult to focus on what you need to do today, since you definitely know the week ahead is loaded with inconceivable circumstances and you don't know what you ought to do. You feel the heaviness of vulnerability, and it's too substantial for you to manage. Rather than stressing, converse with me. I want to react to your solicitations. Stressing over what hasn't happened yet and about what may never happen is unbeneficial and just denies you of the quality you have today. You will discover me on the off chance that you search for me, and I will give all you require in consummate planning. I am never late. As I kept on tuning into God's voice through His Word, I worked out 365 petitions in view of Scripture for each day of the year. I trust you will be supported through these commitments and He holds my hand. Every day's determination starts with a significant citation, trailed by a supplication, and finishes with a scripture verse or section. Tune into God's voice and put your deliver His. He is your comforter, your healer, your teacher, and your joy. Regardless of whether life is great or unspeakably troublesome, He holds your hand and He won't let go.